So another question that we get usually from our clients is whether we should build a SEO team in-house or should we outsource it to an agency. So what's your opinion on that?
It depends. So you've got pros and cons for each model, right? And you also have the consultancy
Let's do that.
model.
Let's make a pros and cons list.
Let's make a pros and cons list. So when you have your team in-house, you are bringing in-house the cost of SEO tools, right? So if you wanted to have the range of an agency in terms of SEO tools, you'd be like shelling out thousands of dollars every month to pay for your monitoring tools like Content King, to pay for your crawlers like Screaming Frog, to pay for your keyword research. They are not cheap.
Yeah.
So you'd be like investing a significant amount, right? So a wider variety of tools is a good thing that an agency can bring. Another good thing that an agency can bring versus building your team in-house is a varied talent pool, right? So there's going to be someone in that agency somewhere that has done something with your competitors or something similar to your product, or knows about that very specific problem, that very rare problem that you have. Or maybe you have your platform, your shop on Shopify, and you need to fix a specific Shopify kink, or you have it on BigCommerce and someone's going to come in there and be like, yeah, I've done BigCommerce shops before. This is how you set it up, whatever. So that is an advantage that comes from working with agencies. But if you're working with agencies, typically you get a team that is not completely committed to your project, right? It's an outsourced team. They agencies work very much on a rinse and repeat approach that makes them more profitable. So if they can make a process into a very streamlined thing, they're going to like apply that. So it's not going to be fully personalized to you. It's not going to be a team fully dedicated to you. And they might not necessarily have a specific directed background that's perfect for your product, right? But
might not be personalized for your brand.
Yeah. You scale it up, you scale it down. That is easy. And you get access to all of the nice tools. Then if you're building it in-house, you're making a very upfront investment in your team. But at the same time, they get to know your product deeply. They are able to effect change. Because an agency in a big organization, they're not going to change much, right? They're going to be providing deliverables, but they're not the ones who are going to go to the CMO or the CEO and say, we've been doing this bit wrong. We need to change the tech stack. That is, that requires deeper relationships. So there needs to be at least one person in the team that's going to take care of building those relationships and communicating those SEO changes to senior leadership. But you can't scale it back and down as easily as you can with an agency. You can't say, oh, I need a tech project. I don't have a tech person in-house. Let's use this budget for the tech project. It doesn't work like that. And the consultant model is a model that I have started appreciating more lately, right? So the consultant model, it's somewhat scalable because you're buying their time, right? They're freelancing for you. Likely they're going to have access to some of the tools because they're doing this. They're likely going to be highly skilled, highly specialized, very, very good at talking to senior leadership as well. But they become a single point of failure. So if anything goes wrong with your consultant, they take all of the knowledge and like take it away, and you've got nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think from
Good
the point of
consultants
view
wouldn't
of
do it, but
yeah. No, from a point of view of sustainability for the long run, I think it is better to have someone in-house or at least a core team member to look over all the responsibilities with a good knowledge of SEO. That's amazing.